Hello, this is going to be a review of my 4x4 Yuxin cube. If you've never heard of a Yuxin cube before, I haven't seen any other videos on YouTube about this, but if you've never heard of a Yuxin cube, I encourage you to check out the unboxing video for this puzzle. It's called Mysterious 4x4 Unboxing Yuxin cube. And it talks a little bit about this 4x4, which is basically a cloned Yuxin. And it's not just a regular unboxing video. I mean, the beginning of it is, but there's an interesting segment in the middle which talks about exactly what a Yuxin cube is, because I haven't seen any other videos that show Yuxin cubes, and so that's why I made that video. This is going to be the review, however. If you want to know how much I paid for this cube and shipping and things of that nature and where to get it, look at the unboxing video. That's usually where I say that information. This is just going to be a review of the quality of the puzzle. Okay, so the first thing that you should know about the Yuxin cube is that it is the exact same structural method as the Yuxin cube. So it works very well. It feels like an Yuxin in a lot of ways, but a lot of ways it's a little bit different. So when you get the cube right out of the box, it's very, very stiff. Yuxin cubes have a really good history of being smooth out of the box. This cube is really, really stiff out of the box. But it responds very well to silicone. So if you have CRC, silicone, or some other kind of lubricant, this puzzle reacts very well to that. Overall, the turning of the puzzle is very smooth. As you can see, let me do some finger tricks here. One thing about the cube, though, that's different than the Yuxin cube, is that the plastic is very thin. It's a very thin plastic. They made it to where it can be produced cheap, so the plastic is very thin, and because of that, the structure of the cube is a little bit loose, especially when you adjust the screws. It does have screw tension adjustment, but it does not have a washer. That's not a washer that's surrounding the screw. That's actually like a ring that's just part of the screw. So it doesn't have the washer, what makes it turn a little bit differently than a standard Yuxin. And what happens is, if you tighten up that screw a lot, it'll be really structurally strong and the pieces won't feel loose at all, but it'll be very tight. And if you loosen it, the pieces get really wobbly, like so. And it's a little bit hard to turn the pieces because they're just so loose that they catch on each other. And the more you loosen it, the more it locks up. So really, when it comes to this cube, your two options are have it loose and have lockups but be able to slide the pieces really nicely, or have it tight, reduce lockups, but not be able to turn and perform finger tricks very well. The stickers on this cube are a standard PVC sticker. Compared to an Yuxin cube and a Rubik's cube, the stickers are actually very, very dark. They're actually really, really dark. So here's compared to a Rubik's brand. Rubik's brand tend to have dark stickers. Here's an Yuxin blue. So you can see that it starts off relatively light, then it gets to a more standard but still kind of darkish blue, and then this is practically navy. I mean, I guess it is navy. The same thing happens with the reds. There's a red on this thing. Okay, so see, it's a very dark red. Again, the green is really noticeable. It's a very, very, very dark color green. And the orange on this puzzle is a really, really nasty color orange. What happens is that this is just a regular PVC sticker. It doesn't have a film or protective covering on it. This is just a regular PVC sticker, something similar to where you would see off of a CubeSmith website or a Cube for You cube. but these are very, very, very thin. So what happens is the lighter color, such as the yellow and the orange, since they're so thin, when you put it against the black, it makes it really dark. And again, that probably happens with all the colors, but especially with the lighter colors. The lighter colors are really, really dark compared to some other cubes because the sticker is so thin, and the darkness of the actual black on the cube makes it a dark color. But other than that, I mean, there's not much else to say about this Yuxin cube. It's very, very similar to a Yuxin. I wouldn't say it's better than an Yuxin. It's just a little bit different. Yuxins, they feel great right out of the box, and they last a little bit longer. The plastic is a little more higher quality, and they tend to not have as many problems. But this cube is still really, really good. I got it for a good deal, and I'm glad I have it. I don't know if I'll use it as a main speed cube. I'll probably get a better Yuxin, but for now, I mean, this cube works very well as a speed cube. Let me do some inner slices here. The inner slices are really smooth after lubricating it, of course. And the way you would lubricate this puzzle, the best way that I found works, is to do the following. Take your little silicone here and take your straw, and what you'll do is you'll put the straw against this and here and here, and against all four of these surfaces, and then on the inside of this. And what will happen is when you put it on the outsides, it'll leak kind of around and lubricate the puzzle this way. And when you put it on this inside, it'll leak into the center of the cube and make the slices real nice and smooth. So that's probably the best way to lubricate it. The only other method would do is to turn the cube like that and spray a little bit on each of the corners, like so. There is one big problem with this cube, though, that I've noticed, is that it pops. And it's not a big pop because it's not one of the main pieces, but it's actually these little caps here. The Yuxin puzzle doesn't pop at all on these big caps. Sorry, the tiny little center caps here. But what happens is this puzzle didn't do a very good job of making them stick. I don't know if it's because they're thinner. The Yuxin puzzles are thicker, so that's why they don't pop. But these are really thin, is what it seems like, and they don't fit really snugly on there. And I've actually had the white face. I've had a couple of the stickers pop off. Maybe I can force that real quick. You know, kind of manhandle it a little bit and see if it'll pop. I guess not. But, I mean, it does pop occasionally, and that's a big problem for me, because popping pretty much ruins a solve. And especially on a big puzzle like this, if you pop in the middle of a solve, it can be really, really frustrating. So I kind of make this video really long, just to reiterate a few things, is that it works really well with silicone, smooth, stickers are nice quality but really crappy colors, works very smoothly, and if you buy it, I think you'll be happy with your purchase, but it might be better just to go ahead and get an Yuxin. Okay, so that was the review of the Yuxin cube. If you like this video and want to see others like it, please subscribe to my channel. I have lots of cubing videos, so if you want more of that, please go look at my channel or subscribe to my channel. That would be very nice. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment. I will be glad to respond. And thank you for watching. Please rate and subscribe.